Yep, 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 yep. Yep. What's up, y'all? Tell Like It Is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into the situation, man, with the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler versus Pat Riley. You know what I'm saying? It seemed to have been a lot of tension. Things have blown over, and it's definitely shit has hit the fan between Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler. All right, so you have Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Tony Allen talking about this particular situation. I'm going to let them go and let them, say their little piece about it. I'm going to chime in as well, here and there on certain talking points, and give my 2 cents on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I already have my 2 cents, but we trying to get better as this is a new year, so-called new year. Y'all know what time it is over here on Tell Like It Is TV. New year don't start until goddamn spring. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to, call this the new year. So anyway, as the quote unquote new year, Freedom's Day. You know what I'm saying? Well, since Freedom's Day, because y'all know that's what I would celebrate. I celebrate Freedom's Day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it originally is. But anyway, when it comes down to this situation, we'll chime in on it and let's get it. Fair accuse, fair accuse, fair accuse.
Once I get whatever I got out of you, you can get the fuck out of here. That's what Pat Riley's mentality is. Hey, Pat, what you doing with Jimmy Butler over there? I got 3 first-rounders.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Butler?
Man, Pat is putting shit on bro name around this bitch.
We got to roll for him in OKC.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that?
Nah, that was crazy.
I think it's more of about the respect factor. It ain't even the money with Riley.
You talking about Jimmy's perspective, right?
Yeah, if I'm
How
Jimmy,
he looking at
you
it?
don't even, why I want to be here when you don't even respect me?
Right? And that's big, man. That's big, man. And sometimes, man, people can do things where they show that they don't have no respect for you. And sometimes people are so used to doing certain things with certain people that they don't even realize that they're disrespecting you. But they're disrespecting the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? They have no form of respect for you, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And when you realize that a motherfucker don't respect you, dog, that's the type of shit that make you be like, oh, okay. All right, nigga, you ain't got no respect for me. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. I got you, fam. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But anyway, let's let this keep going, though.
You don't respect me.
Players.
You know what I've done, and I've seen this with your other superstars. How D Wade don't retire a Heat? He do retire a Heat, and he got a statue and all. But how did he get to Chicago and have to come back?
You know why? Because Pat Riley did some bullshit. Now y'all know D Wade is my favorite player. Would be the only D. It was obviously it was Mike. You know what I'm saying? It was Michael Jordan as a kid. Michael Jordan, then it was Allen Iverson, and then it was Dwyane Wade. All right, Dwyane Wade was more, as I was starting to come up in my teenage years, and you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. But anyway, Dwyane Wade was my favorite player though. So I seen a lot of Dwyane Wade, a lot of Dwyane Wade. All right, from his rookie year all the way up until he pretty much retired. You know what I'm saying? And that low key made me feel old when he was retiring. I was like, damn, man. Damn, I've been alive for this nigga whole run. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But anyway, D Wade, man, he single-handedly brought the Miami Heat franchise to the heights that has never been. Okay? Dwyane Wade did that. This is why he has the statue. The Miami Heat never won no championship. The Miami Heat was never even really considered to ever be a threat in the 90s. That's a fact. Yeah, they might make the playoffs, but they was never considered to be a threat, and they never had a guy as talented as a Dwyane Wade, a franchise. I mean, you could say, oh, well, Lonzo Mourning was the franchise guy. But yeah, wasn't Lonzo Mourning, wasn't he traded to the Miami Heat or signed with the Miami Heat? He wasn't drafted by the Miami Heat. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, Y'all niggas let me know about that. Because with Lonzo, but I could swear Lonzo was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets. He was not, and then eventually went to the Miami Heat. But he was never drafted by the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong, right? But let's just say for the sake of argument that he wasn't. Motherfucking Dwyane Wade was drafted by the Miami Heat. 3rd overall pick. Rookie year. Takes this team to the 2nd round. Matter of fact, in the 1st round, beats a team that's pretty much considered in the Charlotte Hornets at that time to be a team that could make a somewhat of a deep run into the Miami Heat was not supposed to win that series. They was not supposed to win that series. Absolutely not. Dwyane Wade went out there rookie year and was made a name for himself. When you talk about, listen, when you get to the playoffs or you get to the dance, yo, you got to get out there, man. You got to make a name for yourself, man. This is when the world is watching. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Dwyane Wade did that. Oh, he did that. And more. Took Lamar Odom, Eddie Jones, Brian Grant, Karan Butler, and these dudes. And it's not to say that these dudes were scrubs. They wasn't. But took these dudes, dog, and as a rookie, was out there baking the likes of Baron Davis, Stacey Augmans, David Wellesley's. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all might not think they shit now because that probably wasn't around y'all time. And, you know, now everybody is the coldest nigga now and shit that's playing basketball. And the niggas that was playing probably back in my time. Because now the young niggas might consider me old now. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas I'm bringing up, these niggas ain't never even, if you a young nigga, you ain't never even heard of these niggas. So, you know, that was considered, nah, shit, these niggas couldn't do nothing with Steph Curry. Steph Curry will bust these niggas' ass, you know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson will light fire to these niggas, you know what I'm saying? But that wouldn't be the case, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, especially in a game that was more physical back then, you know what I'm saying? You can really play defense on a motherfucker back in that time, you know what I mean? But anyway, Dwyane Wade single-handedly carried this team to the playoffs. And then they went against the Indiana Pacers, who was a contending team, a team that was contending for a championship with the likes of Steven Jackson, Jamal Tinsley, Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal, okay? This was a solid, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Steven Jackson on that team? If I'm not mistaken, maybe he wasn't on that year. I could have sworn he was on that year. But anyway, then goes to the 2nd round and plays that team. Defensive Player of the Year and candidate every year is damn near Ron Artest. Takes this team, dog, to 6 games as a rookie. After that, the basketball, the NBA world, and everybody is like, yo, we got what this kid Dwyane Wade, he got next. This kid Dwyane Wade got next. He got now. Because it was a whole, you know, because him, Bron, Carmelo, Chris Bosh, they all came in the same draft. But LeBron was like the poster child boy. You know what I'm saying? He was the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? King James. You know, like I said, LeBron was that dude. Went the #1 overall pick. You know, already being compared to being the next Michael Jordan. But LeBron didn't make the playoffs. He didn't make the playoffs. Dwyane Wade wasn't really even thought about, you know, yeah, he good. Da-da-da-da. You know, Carmelo was kind of that dude because he won a national championship in college. So him going into the draft with LeBron, you know, you got one dude who's in high school, another dude who could have went from high school to the pros, but he took a year in college and won a national championship, and now he's going to the pros. So Dwyane Wade, yes, he was a 3rd or 4th pick, but he wasn't considered to be. No, yeah, I think he was a 4th pick. 4th. Damn, what was that? Was Dwyane Wade the 3rd pick? Damn. Either way, he was top 5, right? So at the end of the day, Dwyane Wade wasn't considered a guy that's, you know, he like, yeah, you know, but you know, it's pretty much LeBron James, right? But after that playoff series, motherfuckers like, yo, this nigga Dwyane Wade, he got now. Dwyane Wade is that guy. Yeah, Bron James is Bron James and all that, but y'all look out for this kid Dwyane Wade. So he carries this team, right? This team goes, I think think. Matter of fact, that's when they traded for Shaq. Then Shaq gets on this team. They trade Lamar Odom and them. Kobe and Shaq was obviously beefing at that time. They wasn't seeing eye to eye, and they traded Shaq. Shaq comes to Miami. Obviously, they don't win it the first time around. They get eliminated. I think few players were banged up and hurt in that particular series with the Pistons, who was a great team a contending team at that time. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Pistons went on to win the championship. No, they didn't win the championship that year. I think they lost to San Antonio that year. If I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn they lost to San Antonio. But anyway, so following year, they go ahead and win the championship. They beat the Dallas Mavericks in a Michael Jordan like performance. That Dwyane, all-time performance for the ages, dog. Still, to me, this is still one of, and from watching that series until now, Dwyane Wade's performance in that series is still the best finals performance series that a body of work, and winning a championship is still the best that I've seen. Still the best. I mean, you talking about completely putting a team on your back with the chips being down. You're down 0-2 to the Dallas Mavericks. You go to Dallas. If I'm not mistaken, no, I forgot who started off on the road. I think Miami started off on the road. No. Yeah, Miami lost the first two games on the road. Dwyane Wade goes absolutely, just loses his mind out there, dog. Absolutely loses his mind out there, man. Putting up 40-plus games, 30, and it's not just that because you can look at a player's stat and be like, okay, he had 40 points, but it's the impact of those 40 points. You know what I mean? When you're down 3, you're down 5, you're up 1, they come down, hit a 3. Now you got to come back. You got to get that back in blood. You know what I'm saying? He coming back, getting it all back in blood. Amazing performance. You talk about completely taking over a fucking game, dog. This nigga was doing that. I ain't never even seen Kobe do no shit like that. And we love Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Now, I hated Kobe when he was playing and shit because, you hate somebody that, you respect him because they're a killer, you know what I'm saying? They're a killer, so I couldn't stand his ass. But that's because I knew he a killer, you know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But not even Kobe, man. Kobe didn't even have that type of performance Dwyane Wade had. So anyway, the whole Shaq thing eventually wears off. Dwyane Wade is by himself now. Puts on an MVP performance. I want to say this is like 2010, somewhere around there. Eventually, he gets eliminated by the Boston Celtics. This is when the Boston Celtics form up with KG, Ray Allen, obviously Paul Pierce. They go on and win the championship. They're pretty much dominating the East. They knocking out LeBron James and shit. And then eventually, Dwyane Wade has a plan to want to team up with Bron. But their plan was to team up with Bron to beat Kobe. That was the thing. It was to beat Kobe. It wasn't so much to beat. Boston was in the plans too, though, but it was mainly we could do this. We could beat Boston, but so we can go ahead and beat Kobe. Because that was the thing. Because Kobe was running shit. Kobe was that nigga. Kobe was just coming off the championship. Just lost. And then he came back, won the championship against Boston. No, against Orlando. And, it was about that time. Kobe reign was he was ruling with an iron fist at that point. The league belonged to Kobe. And, that's when they teamed up. That was Dwyane Wade's idea, okay? And I know I'm going on a long tangent on this shit, but I got to do it. So when we explain this shit about Jimmy Butler, it'll all make sense. So here it is. Dwyane Wade gets LeBron James and Chris Bosh to join the Miami Heat. Okay? They join the Miami Heat. That has nothing to do with Pat Riley. absolutely nothing to do with Pat Riley because their original plans was to actually go to fucking their original plans was to actually go to Chicago with Derrick Rose. That was their original plans. Okay? And then not only that, Chris Bosh wasn't a part of the original plan. It actually was Carmelo Anthony. So it was supposed to be Carmelo Anthony, LeBron James, and Dwyane Wade. But, Melo said, I'm taking the bag. And I don't think Melo wanted to be a part of that shit. So, whatever. You respect the man for his competitive edge and shit. It is what it is. But that's what he wanted to do. That's what the man wanted to do. But at the end of the day, they formed this team, this super team. Now, first year, they don't get it done. They lose to Dirk Nowitzki. I never forget that shit. I was in Pittsfield. For those that's in Massachusetts, I was in Pittsfield with a bitch. And, I caught the train out there, trying to get that box. I got the box and shit, but my night was definitely ruined after they lost that because I got out there pretty much for the last game. So it was game 6. I want to say they lost game 5 or game 6. So I'm watching the game and shit at her sister's crib. And when they lost, dog, I was fucking, man, I was salty, dog. You know what I'm saying? Not like how I was salty about the Steelers, because the Steelers, that shit is deeper than rap with me when it come down to the Steelers and shit. But I was salty, you know what I'm saying? I low-key didn't want to deal with the bitch for a little while. I'm like, man, she trying to cheer a nigga up and shit, like, ain't nothing to get happy about, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. So anyway, the following year, they go ahead, they win the championship. Next year after that, they beat OKC, win the championship. Next year after that, they play the San Antonio Spurs. They beat the Spurs in an all-time classic, you know what I'm saying? The following year, they end up losing to the Spurs, and that was the end of the Bron, Wade, and Bosh experiment, okay? Now, LeBron is doing some sucker shit because Dwyane Wade is supposed to be his best friend, but the media, they always have coddled and protected LeBron. They always have, you know what I'm saying? When they was losing in them series, it was, Dwyane Wade, his knees bad. He getting old. Da-da-da-da, 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 right? So LeBron James decides he's going to leave. He pulls a sucker move, can't even tell his best friend, his quote-unquote best friend. This is how I don't understand how D-Wade be fucking with, that's why I don't understand how he be fucking with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. LeBron is a snake-ass nigga. I can't fuck with no snake-ass nigga, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean? If you're going to do weird-ass shit and be motherfucking talking shit about a nigga and you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga don't fuck with me then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it like that then. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be running to the media talking shit about me and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, we in the same locker room and shit like that, dog. Like, that's just weird nigga shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fuck with a Bron. But like I said, Bron is the type of nigga, if you walking on this nigga gonna be sliding on his belly. He's a snake. You know what I'm saying? Can't trust no nigga like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? As the minute some tough shit get going, it's everybody else's fault. This nigga takes no accountability for nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he do shit wrong. Can't nobody tell him nothing. Shit he doing wrong and he not making his assignments and shit like that. Can't nobody tell this nigga nothing. But he want to be the first one to tell somebody about they self and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's the shit that pissed me off about LeBron. But anyway, but yeah, he doing weird ass shit. Couldn't even tell his mans, like, yo, opt into your contract, get your money, fam. I'm getting up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, D-Wade, don't opt out because I'm leaving, dog. You know what I'm saying? So get your money, brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep your money. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting up out of here anyway. He couldn't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't even tell the nigga, like, yo, I'm bouncing. LeBron knew he was going back to Cleveland. He knew that. But he wanted to play the game and this, that, and the third, and you done made niggas opt out. You made niggas opt out of their contracts to make sure everybody can get what they can get, so therefore we can keep this thing together and go on some more championship runs. This was the mentality that Pat Riley was kind of thinking, right? But Bron and Pat Riley have butted heads throughout this time, and this is probably one of the reasons why goddamn Bron James took his ass back to Cleveland because he was butting heads with Pat Riley. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, it's not. This ain't even about LeBron. This is more about D Wade, right? So D Wade is really on the out of the loop with the shit. Now we all remember that whole meeting with LeBron, Dwyane Wade, and LeBron getting off the plane together. Now, when I seen that footage of that, I was like, man, I don't think, like, a part of my soul, just looking at it, I was like, I don't think LeBron coming back to Miami. Just from the way Dwyane Wade's body language was. It was almost like he got the news at that moment that, when they shook hands and gave each other dap and Dwyane Wade walked off, it was almost like, this nigga know he not coming back. And then LeBron obviously makes his announcement that he's returning back to Cleveland. Okay, leaving Dwyane Wade and boss. Dwyane Wade balls out pretty much, holds the heat. I think they missed the first year, if I'm not mistaken, because Bosh was dealing with some kind of weird, serious illness with his heart. And then, like I said, Dwyane Wade was carrying that team at the end of the day. Carried them to the first round. Then they got to the second round playoffs and shit like that. And then now it's contract time, right? It's time to re-up. Dwyane Wade wanted his bread. You know what I'm saying? He wanted his money. Pat Riley did not get that nigga his money, dog. Pat Riley did not get that nigga his money. Pat Riley was still mad the fact that he didn't trust Dwyane Wade because he felt like Dwyane Wade knew that LeBron James was going to leave. Okay? So he held that on Dwyane Wade. So now it's time to pay Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade, I think he wanted like $23 million or some shit like that. And Pat Riley was like, nope, we're going to give you $20 million. I think it was like $20 million. And it's like, what? Like, nigga, all I've done for the organization, nigga, you going to stymie me out of $3 million, nigga? Like, what? Nigga, I am the Miami Heat. Nigga, what are you talking about, fam? Nigga, I should be up here asking for 50. Oh, no, actually, that's what it was. It was $50 million for, I think it was $50 million for like 2 years or some shit like that. Or 3 years. $50 million, 2 years, some shit like that. Pat Riley was like, nah, if you can get that shit somewhere else, go on ahead and get it. And this is the infamous situation of Dwyane Wade going to play with Jimmy Butler for the Chicago Bulls, right? Eventually, like I said, they do a 1-year deal. He gets a little $20 million eventually. I'm not going to run down the man's whole career, but I'm going to stop it right there at that aspect. So Dwyane Wade eventually goes to Cleveland, and then he gets traded back to Miami, okay? Another snake move that LeBron, like I said, bro, I still don't understand why, because Dwyane Wade said that he don't want to be traded. So he joins with LeBron in Cleveland, only for this nigga Bron to motherfucking have his ass traded and act like he didn't know that he was going to be traded. I mean, just pathetic work, man. Pathetic work, man. LeBron James is like, I don't fuck with LeBron, dog. I mean, look, as far as him as a basketball player, he's cool. But as far as him as a person, cool on dude, man. That dude is, yeah, man. That dude is a piece of work, man. Straight up. Straight up, that dude is a piece of work, man. But anyway, so he goes to Miami, and he's back in Wade, is back to Wade County and all that, and he retires pretty much in Miami Heat. But it just lets you know how scumbaggish that Pat Riley could be. Pat Riley will use you up once you don't feel like you worth anything anymore. You can hit the door. You can hit the door. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where we at now. So let's let this. I'm gonna let this play all the way back now. And I had to stop it on that D Wade shit. So let's let this go now.
Once I get whatever I got out of you, you can get the fuck out of here. That's what Pat Riley's mentality is. Hey, Pat, what you doing with Jimmy Butler over there? I got 3 first-rounders.
Jimmy who?
Jimmy Butler?
Man, Pat is putting shit on bro name around this bitch.
We got to roll for him in OKC.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that?
Nah. That was crazy.
I think it's more of about the respect factor. It ain't even the money with Riley.
You talking about Jimmy's perspective, right?
Yeah, if I'm Jimmy, like, you don't even, like, why I want to be here when you don't even respect me? Like, you don't respect me, you know what I've done, and I've seen this with your other superstars. Like, how D. Wade don't retire a Heat? Like, he do retire a Heat, and he got a statue and all, but how did he get to Chicago and have to come back? Like, that should have never happened. That was all Riley, though. You ran LeBron because you wouldn't let him, you know, all right, if his guys want to come on the plane or whatever, that's.
And think about it. LeBron James is known as the best player in the world at this time. Brings your dog ass a championship. And all he's saying, look, you know, I'm a superstar. You know, I want the superstar perks. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have my boys on the plane with me. That's all. Pat Riley, no. It's the Heat way, and we're going to do it the Heat way. It's the Heat culture, and we're not going to do all that. We're going to run things this way. And that was one of the reasons why LeBron got the fuck up out of Miami, all right? Was because of Pat Riley and his old ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be humble to a certain degree, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, you an owner or a president, whatever the case may be, but you have to understand that without the talent, nigga, you ain't shit, dog. You're not shit. You're not that guy like that. Yeah, you might have millions of dollars, whatever. You might be better than the average everyday working American person, nigga, but when it comes down to the sports world, nigga, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing, dog, without the star players. You're not. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get up here and make these motherfucking execs and these owners and shit bigger than what the fuck they are. They're not shit. They're not nothing. You will walk by these motherfuckers if you didn't know who the fuck they were. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But anyway.
LeBron, bro.
Let's keep it real, though.
Like, let's LeBron.
Nah, let's keep it real.
But he also looking around the league, looking at cats that's getting $200-300 million deals, and he like, man, I just been in the finals.
We have a traditional thinker in the front office that's not thinking about forwarding moves or, you know, current waves, right?
Right.
Pat Riley is going to do things the Pat Riley way. And this is the real issue here. You got one player that thinks that he's actually deserving and has earned the right to ask for the money that he's asked for, right? Got us to 2 finals. I did this, I did that. Whatever you asked me to do, I did it. Heat coach, right? Pat Riley is like, you're declining, and if I'm making an investment, it's going to be for that decline, not the incline. You understand? When Wembanyama get...
Now look, at the end of the day, now some of y'all might be like, well, Pat Riley has the right to do that. Pat Riley has the right, and yes, he does have the right to do that. But when motherfuckers decide not to want to join your organization, or when motherfuckers decide that, okay, Pat Riley, he gonna be on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers not gonna want to play for the Miami Heat, dog. If you know a motherfucker's gonna chew you up and spit you out, why would you? Even while you have the talent, you're gonna be like, yo, before I even think about going over there, nigga, I need this, that. You can't do that. I'm cool with going to Miami. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's bread. The super max or whatever the hell he gets, the $1 billion deal, it'll be about his potential of what he can be. So I hate that both sides have taken the negotiations and put them basically in the public, and now we all get to sit around and poke at it and give our shit. You know? If y'all want some real results, y'all went in the phone booth or the bathroom, got in the stall, and did some town business and got a deal done. And all this extra shit.
Why you don't have to talk to me
Listen
like that.
to me, dog. I'm just talking about
Like, you know what I'm saying, Pat Riley? You don't need to chime in.
I got it.
Right. And Pat Riley made things worse by even chiming in. Why are you even speaking on this man's business? You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. Pat Riley was out of pocket for that shit. In my opinion, Pat Riley was out of pocket for that shit, man.
I don't need you doing that.
I got it, but
so
that's
now,
him.
but I don't need you doing all that. Like, listen, I said what I said.
Yeah.
You should be. I'm under your cloth. Like, you should back me up. I said what I said, and I felt that way. So now it make me look at Pat Riley like, once I get whatever I got out of you, you can get the fuck out of here. That's what. That's what Pat Riley's mentality is.
All right. My bad, y'all. Hold on real quick. Let me just wind this just a little bit.
That's what Pat Riley's mentality is. Shaq, I got a chip out of you. All right, who gives a fuck about him? LeBron, have to talk to me
Listen
like
to
that.
me, dog. I'm just talking about
Like, you know what I'm
culture.
saying, Pat? Right? You don't need to chime in.
I got it. I got it.
I don't need you doing that.
I got it, but
so
that's
now,
him.
but I don't need you doing all that. Like, listen, I said what I said.
Yeah.
You should be. I'm under your cloth. Like, you should back me up. I said what I said, and I felt that way. So now it make me look at Pat Riley like,
We are not on the same
once I get whatever I got out of you, you can get the fuck out of here. That's what that's what Pat Riley's mentality is. Shaq, I got a chip out of you. All right, who gives a fuck about him?
Yeah, that's a fact. He did it to Shaq.
LeBron, all right, get out the way.
Now LeBron got the fuck up out of there. See, Shaq was more on his way out of the door anyway because Shaq was long in his career anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of is what it is. So the Shaq situation, but LeBron got the fuck up out of there though. That's what that was.
You too. That's what it's starting to look like to me. Once I get what I want.
Because I'm pretty sure he was willing to kiss LeBron's ass, all this other shit. Once they got them couple championships, he was like, all right, yeah, I'm cool.
Out of you, kick rocks. That's crazy to me, though. It ain't no loyalty in that. And so that's why you see the players and how they is. And that's why I say, man, it's going to be hard for them to get free agents. And Pat Riley is still down there.
How can you say that? You can't say that. When they got Tim Hardaway, they got Zoe, they got Haslam. He got loyalty guys around now. He got guys. You can't say that, Pete. It's just a certain type of. Hold on. Hear me out. It's a certain type of fall in. If you don't fall in the Riles way,
there it is, then.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, so that's how it is. Riley out there holding goddamn Pat Riley out there with the slave quarters and shit. You know what I'm saying? You better fall in line on how Pat Riley want to do things. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Look, man, the Miami Heat, man, them niggas is cooked, man. And it's crazy because without Jimmy Butler, them niggas ain't shit, dog. Without Jimmy Butler, they are not shit. Now, is Pat Riley good at surrounding players with talent? Yes, he could take mediocre players, but he needs a superstar. You need a superstar. All right? Jimmy Butler is a superstar, regardless of what y'all niggas want. The man done been in 2 finals within these last 4 years, 4 or 5 years at least. They went in the bubble, and then they went, which was 2020, and then they went, 2013? Right? I mean, not 2013. 2023. So they've been there. They've been to the finals more recently than not. And they've been to a couple Eastern Conference championships because us and the Celtics, we had to play them. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, pay that man, Pat. You know what I'm saying? You got these bum-ass niggas out here getting $200 million, goddamn $150 million. You telling me a nigga that's the market. You know what I'm saying? That is the market, Pat. So you telling me a nigga in Jimmy Butler who done carried this team of role players to the goddamn finals, you can't pay this nigga? Or if he out here talking about his contract, you want to chime in and shit and get out here and belittle the man and shit? You know what I'm saying? See, Pat Riley is like an overseeing ass dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And they'll use you up, chew you up, and spit you out, man. You know what I'm saying? And he one of them kind of, like I said, man, I ain't gonna get too deep into that shit, man, but I don't fuck with Pat Riley. I don't. And this is why I can't stand the Miami Heat. I don't like the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? And one of the main reasons, and it's not that I don't like the Miami because I used to root for the Miami Heat because Dwyane Wade is my favorite player. But I don't like the Miami Heat because of fucking Pat Riley. Now, can I respect the man and say, yo, he know how to put a team together? I'm still on record of saying if LeBron never left Cleveland, if he never left Miami, that team probably is still somewhat dominating the goddamn NBA. If LeBron doesn't leave Miami, he still goes on 8-9 straight finals appearances and would have better those Cleveland teams would have had better talent around if LeBron was on the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? Because Pat Riley know how to get some talent and keep guys ready. And, they have a whole culture down there. That's a real thing. You know what I mean? So, but, it is what it is, though, man. You know, I don't like Pat Riley though. You know what I'm saying? But I can respect the man, but I don't like him though.
So he's showing certain type of loyalty. It's just to the guys that he consider his guy.
All right, and then the guys that's considered his guys is guys that's gonna kiss his ass. Who's gonna motherfucking kiss the ring? That's pretty much what it is. They're gonna kiss the ring. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't kissing the ring, then hey, you know what I'm saying? Pat ain't fucking with you like that. Cause he don't want. See, Jimmy Butler is an alpha male. That's the thing. Jimmy's an alpha. Pat Riley is an alpha. So that's two alphas just going at it at the end of the day. And that's why something in that nigga's spirit kind of jumped up and wanted to even speak on the Jimmy Butler situation because for whatever weird ass reason, he felt like he was being challenged at the end of the day. So, you know, with Jimmy being an alpha, and this is a situation that may not work out. It's obviously not going to work out. And once Jimmy Butler leaves the Miami Heat, I'm glad because the Miami Heat is always a threat with Jimmy Butler. Remember, people didn't think Jimmy Butler and them boys was going to beat the Bucks. They was the number 8 seed. They went out there and spanked the Bucks. That's because of who? Jimmy Butler. So, you know, I don't know if Pat Riley going to pay that man. Maybe somebody might be able to pull his coattails and be like, look, man, I know you playing hardball with Jimmy, man, but go ahead and get that man his money, bro. Go ahead and get his money, because this shit, who else y'all going to get? Who else y'all going to get to carry the team? Bam Adebayo is not it. He's not going to be the end-all, be-all that's going to help y'all be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be in a stagnant place like how the Atlanta Hawks is. The Atlanta Hawks be in like this stagnant, weird kind of place. Like they're good, but they don't really. And I won't even say Atlanta because at least with Atlanta, they got a superstar in Trae Young. Or a star. I won't say a superstar, but they got a star in Trae Young. You're going to be with a star in Bam Adebayo, but at the end of the day, he's way too inconsistent for you know what I mean? Like, he needs a superstar type of guy like Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean? A consistent superstar. So, you know, Pat Riley, man, he better cool out, man. He better get this shit together, man, because if he don't pay that man, dog, Miami Heat gonna be toast for years. For years, dog. For years. They're gonna go back to being a fucking joke, straight up and down. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell like it. And ain't nobody gonna be to blame but who? But Pat motherfucking Riley. And his goddamn ignorant ass slave owner mentality ways of thinking and shit. And oh yeah, I control these niggas, and I know more than these niggas. And Pat, don't nobody come see you, dog. You can't get on the court and do the shit that these niggas is doing. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to see the game and be like, yeah, you know, we can get a play. But every player is not capable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not capable of doing certain things. When you got the one, you got to understand you got one of them ones. You got to understand that. If you don't understand that, then it's your loss. At the end of the day, it's not going to be Jimmy Butler's loss. Jimmy Butler's going to go to another team and be Jimmy Butler. It's still succeeding and winning. You know what I'm saying? Miami Heat is going to be looking at a team like where motherfuckers look at it and you don't even want to watch the game. You like, man, yeah, Miami. Oh, who they playing? Miami tonight? Oh, yeah, I ain't worried about that. Miami, motherfuckers going to start going to players are going to be playing the Miami Heat in Miami, only thinking about what they doing, the holes they trying to get up with when they touch down in Miami. Yeah, man. Who we playing Thursday? We playing Miami? Oh yeah, man. Hold on. Let me hit this hoe up on Instagram. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm about to get up with this bitch. You see this bitch right here? Yeah, I'm about to get up with her after the game. Yeah. I'm should I get the front row tickets? I think I'm gonna get Shorty front row tickets and shit. I'm gonna kind of stun out real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get her some front rows and shit. You know, that's the type of shit. Niggas ain't even gonna be taking the Miami Heat serious once they bring their ass down to play Miami. Keep it up, Pat. Keep it up, Pat. They don't come to see you. They come to see Jimmy Butler, straight up and down. You can't get out there and do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to get other players to do that unless these players are coming through. They're going to be asking for crazy shit from Pat Riley. Pat Riley is going to have to change his ways to a certain degree. He's going to have to change that shit. If not, then he can watch his franchise just completely become supremely mediocre, like an Atlanta Hawks. I hate to say that because I like Trae Young, but we all know that Atlanta is You know, they always teetering. You know, they're sub 500. They're 500. They're just a couple games over. Then they go on a losing streak. They go on a winning streak. You know, they're always like in the play-in. You know what I mean? A type of situation instead of solidifying a actual playoff spot. They're always in the play-in. You know what I'm saying? Rallying behind late in the season to make a play-in game. You see what I'm saying? And you know, they do make the playoffs. I will give them that. Atlanta does make the playoffs. Straight up and down. I will give them niggas that. And they have went out here and shocked the team. But that's because they got a superstar and a star, in Trae Young. The Miami Heat is not going to be capable of being able to win a play-in game and then win a playoff series without Jimmy Butler. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I can guarantee y'all niggas that. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. And yeah, man, I don't know if these videos will be uploaded before these games start, before that Eagles game start. But if it is, we will be recap. If I don't recap, I'm definitely going to be going live for that game. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I got some cleaning up to do. I'm hungry as fuck. I gotta eat. I actually got to slide out. I gotta get some fucking waters. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy been drinking tap water and shit since last night. You know what I mean? I gotta go get me some Poland Springs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go get me some good old Poland Springs real quick, straight from the mountains. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, don't get mad at me. Shout out to the KG. Shout out to KG, Kevin Garnett, Tony Allen, and Paul Pierce on their take. Y'all can go catch this over there on KG Certified. Shout out to KG. I fuck with Jizzle. You know what I'm saying? That K Jizzle, that's my nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? But and shout out to the Truth. You know what I mean? And shout out to TA, man. Shout out to TA. But anyway, Tell Like It Is TV. We out of here, y'all.